Time for your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast.
Well, beautiful Tuesday after some early clouds, a lot of sunshine, and then some additional high thin cirrus clouds building in, and that's ahead of our next system that will begin to impact our weather, I think, really by tomorrow evening and into Thanksgiving morning with some showers returning. Big story for the long holiday weekend. Coldest air of the season on tap for the second half of it. It's going to feel more like winter, and even a few light snow showers maybe on the table Saturday night into early Sunday. Those higher thin clouds drifting in out ahead of an area of low pressure, which is all the way back in the Rockies, but those clouds well ahead of it, but not expecting anything in the way of rainfall. Check that out. Beautiful, beautiful sky and sunset all across Central and Eastern Kentucky. Our Hicks and Funds and Kim checking out the east side of Lexington and Hamburg. We're at 46. Of course, temperatures are beginning to drop off now that the sun has set. We did manage to reach the upper 40s and low to mid 50s down south. Jackson County near McKee. Same story there at 44. So it will be a little bit on the chilly side if you're going to be out on this Tuesday evening, maybe hitting the roads early for the holiday. Most locations into the mid 40s, 50 or 2 down south, but obviously compared to 24 hours ago, we're more than 15 degrees cooler because we had that southwest wind ahead of that front that brought us some rain, a few rumbles of thunder, and we were in the low and mid 60s. But here we are in the 40s, again, much more indicative of where we should be here late in November. All right, high pressure is building in. That's going to keep us high and dry. No issues this evening or overnight. Area of low pressure again out into eastern Colorado. That's going to make a run through the Central Plains and eventually sweep through the Ohio Valley by tomorrow night into early Thanksgiving. Still cold tomorrow morning. We'll be in the mid 30s even with some of that cloudiness thickening up. And then tomorrow afternoon highs, I think we'll see a little bit of a south to southeast wind. That's going to push us into the mid 50s, but the rain really holds off. So travel forecast tomorrow, fair. It's really relative if you're going west or north. Yeah, you're going to run into some rain. Not the best Thanksgiving morning to be traveling at all. And then we should be in pretty good shape for the remainder of the holiday weekend. I'll tell you about that fair travel come Sunday. First things first, that wave scoots right through the heart of the Commonwealth. Rain ends Thanksgiving afternoon, but then it's kind of dreary, and then here comes the colder air. Early bird shoppers on Black Friday, and if you're just going to be out shopping at all, yeah, we'll see some sunshine, but it's going to be cold. That's the big story. Arctic air is set to move in this weekend. It'll carry over into early next week. Highs 20s and 30s, lows teens and 20s. And I mentioned that snow shower potential. Also, we got a bit of wind to deal with for the end of the weekend into early next week. Check out Futurecast. This little mid-level wave is going to scoot in here on Saturday night. So no issues Saturday other than it being cold for Kentucky and Louisville out of Kroger Field for the Governor's Cup. But notice a little swath of moisture, and it's going to be cold enough. This will be a drier snow, so the ratios means you can have less moisture and squeeze out a little more efficient snowmaking. So the point is, it may be enough to coat the ground in spots, something we'll keep an eye on. Then after that, we are just back to the cold. The other part of this will be some wind chills. Even on Saturday, there'll be a little bit of a breeze, so keep that in mind if you're going to be heading out to the game. And then check out Sunday morning, mid-teen wind chills, even into the upper teens and low 20s on Sunday. Actual air temperatures may not even get out of the 20s then, and then back to working cool on Monday morning. A little shock to the system, even some single-digit wind chills on the table there. Clouds continue to increase, but a cold night, 34 coming up tomorrow. Mainly dry, a late shower or two, especially heading west and north, 54. The bulk of the rain, at least the good news will be, I think, Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and then it will come to an end, and then here comes the cold for Black Friday, for the football game, and whatever else you got going on second half of the weekend. Saturday night, Sunday, we'll watch that snow shower potential, ironically, as we flip the calendar to December, and it does stay on the cold side early next week with afternoon highs only in the low to mid 30s.